Hello, today I would like to share my best advice for how to advancing at your job and how to improve your skills and become a better developer. And the simple advice is to never say no. So that's what I've done in my career, and I think it has brought me quite far. And for me personally, I'm a very positive person, so it's quite easy for me. So if you are not positive by nature, maybe you need to practice and develop that. But for me, like regardless of what kind of task I've been asked to do, I've always been positive and said yes. So at several places I've been known to like always being the positive one, and I'm able to solve anything just because like I never say no, and always have a desire to help and learn and try to solve it, even if it's maybe some shitty own code base that nobody wants to touch. Like I remember one place I was new there. It was a C# job, but I came into the team and they had some microservices, but one service, like it was some old one that was from previous developers that they didn't dare to touch. But I just say, yeah, sure, I can do. Yeah, when a task came up that needed some work in that microservice, and like I eventually expanded my responsibilities and got to learn more things. So I think that's the best advice I have. I think too many developers, they label themselves as like maybe React developers, or like they limit themselves in already like in the title what they're able to do, and then they think themselves as I'm only a React developer, so therefore I can only do React. Maybe they're not even a JavaScript developer, they're just like into React. Maybe it's like fine for a while, but I think you should see you more broader, like just a developer, or something more broader that you're able to learn and solve multiple tasks. You're not just limited to only React, and I think that will help yourself in your career. And also I think confidence is also very important. So I've worked at a consultancy firm in the past. I was there for a few years, and so like related to that with never saying no, since I always said yes to anything, I got to learn a lot of different languages. I was doing Swift, C++, C#, Python, Java, JavaScript, a lot of different things. And I had colleagues who maybe were, but it doesn't sound that fun, but I did anything. But that about being confident. So when you are like in a project, so I was a consultant and I'm still am, but regardless, when you are in a project, you should see yourself as being the best person to solve the task you're doing right now. Maybe as a consultant you come into a new workplace, and then maybe it's like non-technical people, and you're there because you're a technical programmer, so you're able to do the programming, which they are not. So that's why they're paying you. And I think you need to have confidence that like you are the best person to solve any problem. Like your first thought should not be that I need to ask somebody else for help, but I think you need to learn to figure things out on your own. And even if you are in a team with other programmers, and maybe you have a boss who has a lot more experience than you, but like when you are working at some specific problem, like nobody else has the same amount of experience with that specific thing that you're working on right now. Even if your boss has been working with that in the past, but now he's managing other people, he doesn't have the most current knowledge about what you're doing right now. So like even in that setting, you should see yourself as being the most a fitted person to solve that, and have confidence that you can research on your own to find out, and have some agency on your own to solve it, and not that your first reaction is oh, I'm so insecure and who should I ask for help, but try on your own, and eventually you will build confidence, and you will get experience that you are able to solve things on your own. And I think that's why for me now it's very easy to get into projects and like do new languages, because I've done it so many times in the past that I know that if I'm in a new project I will be able to learn, and it's no worries. So maybe in the beginning, maybe it's like this fake it till you make it, that you need to pretend to be confident, but I think eventually like it will catch up and you will get more confident from to take on new projects. And so I think that's the advice I have today, that never say no, to always be positive, to take on new projects, and then your boss or people around you will see that and they will be confident and give you even more tasks, and then I think you will advance from there, and you will also get to learn more and be able to broaden yourself from just being maybe a narrow React developer and being something more wide, and you get to learn more things. So have a great day.